Hey everybody, welcome back. King Cotton here, aka Feed the Butcher and Adriel 687. We are going to go over today what is power, all right, and understanding how different things play to affect your power. So you can find your power in the middle of your top. I did the treasure in the last video just because I needed to kill that because I had a free attack and it was 10% left, and I just wanted to make the video on that. But I'm generally going to be moving across the top here and then coming down. That's how I plan on doing my videos. So if we go to power, you can find your power right here in the middle. This is your overall power. My power is really low comparative to a lot of other people. But what is power, okay? Should enter status. I never actually entered status. What is power? Power is a good determination. Oh, well, hold on. Before we do that, I went to a local con at my town. It's called Robercon from Roberson, and I had somebody do this portrait of me. It looks pretty badass. I know it does. This right here. This is actually my LARP gear. Me inside my LARP gear. So I do go LARPing. I am a nerd. That's how I roll. But so back to the actual video. So what happens is power is used to determine how good a kingdom is. That's essentially what it is. However, power is also misleading. And what I mean by that is, I'll explain that the farther down we go here. If you can see, I have 79 million power. I've killed 284,000 people. I don't like to ruin people's lives. It's not really my thing. I know it's a war game. I really don't like to ruin people's lives, though. My loyalty points right now are 3 million. You have your graveyard, which I'm going to click. It shows you who you executed and how many times your heroes died. Yeah, lately it's been a rough patch for me. Your hero and all his gear. I went over hero profile in one of my first videos. It's a two-part series if you want to watch it. It covers, doesn't cover the presets, but it covers, your experience, it doesn't really cover gear in general. It just talks. I just let you know what the gears are, your hero energy, your hero boost, and your skill points, and how to use points effectively. Your boost. This is going to tell you everything that you have going on. For instance, right now I have 255 food production percentage increase. My training speed. Why is my training speed so high? I don't have any of my training gear on. Why is that so high? Huh. Sorry guys, I want to check this real quick. Yeah, it's still gonna take 27 days. So I was that's gonna take 27 days. Anyway, so that's where we're back to power. So yeah, so that's what boosts are. And comments, if you made a comment or not. So you get into different categories here. Um, that's my fiance and my son back there. You get into different windows here. Your city boost, any boost that you have going on, like my P shield and my March size boost. I've used my March size boost for 4 hours. I had a few of them just because I was going through treasures. And the more, actually, no, I'm gonna cover that actually in the next video, so I'm never gonna bother with that right now. But March size increase, combat stats. I've 112, lost 27. I lost 2 attacks. I've lost 25 defensive. I have a really good battle to win loss ratio. That's because I that's because I attack people around my level. I don't go for higher people. But the main thing about power is right here, this power window. A lot of people think that power comes from troops, and in which case, I mean it does, but they don't give as much power as research. Research is your biggest power jumper. As you see, my research power is 49 million. So that is actually a lot of research power right now, and that makes up over half my power right now. My building power, because all my stuff is at level 21, makes up 7.8 billion, and my quest power makes up 6 billion, 6 million. I didn't even know quest power was a thing. Huh. My hero level up is at 6 million, and you can see my troops is at 8 million. My troop power is at 8 million. True power isn't really a lot, and I'll just to give you guys a better example here. I'm going to go ahead and open up I'll just do this. I'll just open up a calculator and show you why. Why would you? Right here. Let's see. Why would you be so bad at 5? So, let me move around my there. So, I know that if I want to train, if I want to train all my cavalry, I choose cavalry as a specialty. 120 cavalry, 120,000 cavalry. Okay. Now cavalry will only give me 26, I believe it is, 24 power per unit. So if I take that and I multiply that by 24, that is only going to be 2,880,000, which it seems like a lot. But if I was to go ahead and get up to the, what is it, 70, no, it's 49 million mark that I have for my actual initial power from research itself. Yeah, 49. So if I was to do that, and let's say I times this by 5, that's 14 million. That means I need, what is it, 600,000 troops, and then we'll times that by 4. 57, so it's a little bit over, but 57 million, so that's what, 600,000 troops, and then times it by 4, it's 2 million. I'll need 2,400,000 troops, I believe that's what it equates to get up to 57 million. I don't consider troops to be overall power, because you lose troops and you make more troops. So for me, I use to figure out what type of power I have, I subtract my troops. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, that's stupid because troops are power, and yes, they are power, but I've known accounts that have like 1.8 billion power, and like a billion of it is troops, and then when they lose all their troops, they drop back down to under a billion. So, and then they become pretty much useless until they rebuild that up. And as you saw, without training gear on, it would take me 27 days with the current speed ups I have to train 120,000, which means that if I was to go ahead and buy, I would have to have a lot of speed ups even just to make it even worthwhile to use that as a power thingy. Sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but that's really what power is. Power is a combination of your troop, your traps, your buildings, your quests, your research, and your hero. This is why you always want to scout somebody. Somebody can have a really high power, but it could all be in research, and there could be no troops part of that group, like really no troops. Or somebody can have a lot of power, and it can actually just be like no research or like something like that, but a crap ton of troops. And the reason why I say that is because the reason why I say you want to scout is because you want to know what you're going to get into. Never attack, especially with the hero in the group, if you don't scout. If you do that, then you're just kind of retarded. I hate to say that, but like my watchtower right now is maxed out, so incoming people take a 10% penalty. If I scout somebody, it'll tell me the research and combat and provides the levels of the research, tells me the exact numbers and troops and the hero's level. But that's really what power is. It's just a combination of all the stuff you have. And do remember that when you finish a quest, you can actually collect power from your quest. That's what I'll talk. That's where the quest power comes from. I forgot. Like right now, I could this right here will give me a power of 4,500 right here. So that's the thing. I have a whole bunch. I have like 20, it's not a whole bunch. I have like 19 like daily quest redos. So all my power could actually just be from questing and stuff like that. Like you don't know what the power is from, and so you can't really gauge how good somebody, like I said, somebody can have like a billion power, but could be like 75% of it is just the research. That's it. So, but I mean, essentially that's what power is. We're gonna finish going over what you see when you click power, just because I don't want to finish and done. You got your hero statistics, which is how many heroes you've captured, how many times your hero's been captured, how many times your hero's been executed, how many times you execute heroes. Your resource help. As you can see, I'm not really shy with helping with resources, so that's really not something I'm really shy about. Miscellaneous bounties claims. If your hero gets captured and stuff like that, or somebody's hero gets captured, you can put a bounty on it to get it back. Gold gifted, alliance helps, events participated, resource collected. Then you got your leaderboard and stuff like that, which I'm not in the top 10 of anything because it's really hard to do. Information. Yeah. And then if you click information, it'll just tell you what each category means and everything inside of it. But essentially, that's just it. That's just what power is. Power is just a combination of everything that you have done in your guild, from your buildings to your heroes, to your research, to your troops, to your traps, to your quest. That is what's going to make up the power. Power can be misleading. Like I said before, you can have a lot of power, but you can have no troops. Or you can have a lot of power and no research, and you just have massive amount of troops. So, just always scout so you know what you're gonna get into. But as always, this is King Cotton, aka Fee the Butcher, Adriel 687, and keep it nerdy.